Hey everybody, my name is C2C. Welcome back to the channel, and hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. Also a special warm welcome to you if that is the case. I hope you're having a great day, and today I have a very special video for you. You do not want to miss out, so stick around till the end because I'm going to show you something. As you guys know, I dedicate a lot of this channel to my pets and showing them off and talking about them and bragging about them and squishing them and petting them and building them stuff. And I wanted to introduce you to my quail, and I have this one here, but not only just this one. I have more behind me, and you can kind of see them here, but an easier way for me to show you them will be to add the quail cam, which I will try to make a standard part of this series or segment or whatever you want to call it. So there's a few more of the quail. This isn't even all of them. This is just a couple of, or a few of them, but they're very chill. They're like little baby fluffy dinosaurs that just sit on your arm or your lap, and they aren't very messy. They're really small. It's like the difference between my two dogs here. Cookie is a quail and Verdi is like a big old fluffy chicken. So the quail aren't going to get very much bigger than this. Not only am I going to show you the quail now, but I'm going to show you the process of how I hatched them from an egg, because I did in fact hatch them from tiny little quail eggs successfully and raise them into these little fluffy dragons. So just sit back, check it out, and watch the miracles of life unfold with me, or with us I should say. Got my quail joining me. This is the incubator that I housed the eggs in, and you know, it did a good job. It's a decent incubator. It had the water bottle tubes that you can add humidity to it with. You can kind of see onto the right side there, and it rotates the eggs automatically. This is me checking out an egg with a candler that was built into the incubator, and this is the first hatchling. First one that hatched was brown, and I ordered jumbo white quail eggs, so I was like, are they all gonna be brown? Like, what's going on? All right, you know, how many of them are gonna be brown? And it turns out just one of them was. This is week 1, scampering around in their little tub with all the food they could eat. I made sure to put rocks in their water so they wouldn't drown in it. Even though it's only as deep as a puddle, they can still drown. These are the quail at week 2, starting to get their adult feathers just a little bit. Walking around pretty nicely. They just try to stay warm under the heat lamps. Still week 2 here. Just a different view. Didn't really need the rocks in the water dish at this point because they were too big to drown in it. For the most part, I mean, they still probably could, I don't know. And then this is week 3. Got a lot of adult feathers now. And about half the size between being born and what this one is here. Hey, you chill. And that brings us to today, where we're at about 4.5 weeks. Overall pretty decent size. Just pooped on my leg. Y'all saw that. I know you did. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get some fun interactions going on with these critters. I've got 8 of them. These are only half of them right here. The brown one's not even included. And this one's being pretty chill. Normally they don't really like to perch on my finger like this, but I've handled them a handful of times. I've got this enclosure behind me that I can put them in to kind of use as a playpen so they don't poop all over my studio, and I can keep them in there and let them run around on the quail cam. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you learned a little bit of something. I didn't really say anything about the quail too specifically, so if you have any questions about them, let me know in the comments. I can try to answer them. I'm not an expert. This is my first time hatching quail. These quail are called jumbo white quail, and they're a little bit bigger than your typical Coturnix quail, your like chicken looking quail. There are small ones called button quail that are very, very tiny. That would be cool to have, but I wanted bigger ones. I didn't want them to be small. I prefer for them to be bigger. So I feel like this one's getting ready to jump on my equipment or something, so I'm gonna make sure it doesn't do that. Oop. And I'm gonna get this quail poop off my leg. But have a great rest of your day. Subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. Peace out.